This is Mitch from Compass, and I'd love to show you how to work with the Zapier integration with Compass. So first you're going to pop over to Zapier and we're going to make a new Zap. So we're going to use the webhooks app that Zapier offers and the catch a hook option. So Compass has its own native webhooks integration. We're basically going to be sending that data over to Zapier here to this custom URL that they've given us. So next we're going to click copy. And we're going to open up Compass to the workflow section that we want to add that hook to. And just going to open that up. It looks like it already is. I'm just going to scroll down and click Add Action. And go ahead and choose Webhooks and Send Message and just paste in that URL. Now just choose End of the Session and we're all done there. So next we need to run through a test session. So you'll want to make sure your workflow is all set up and that you have all the fields added to it that you need for the data that's going to be collected and sent over to Zapier. So I'm going to choose the plus button here to quickly jump to start a new session. Click my workflow and choose start. And from here I'm going to choose the schedule route, which has the webhook attached to it at the end. And I'm just going to fill in some example information here. And continue throughout this session. And you can see there's just some different types of data. Okay, and for this example I'm just going to stop that email from being sent. Okay, so now we can see that action was sent and it was sent to that URL to Zapier. So now when we open up Zapier again, we can click that OK, I did this option. So it got that data that we just sent over for it to test with, and now it knows which fields are going to be available for it to use in our future actions. Okay, so let's go continue, and now we need to choose an action step. And in this example, we're just going to be sending that information to Google Sheets and creating a spreadsheet row. So I'm just going to choose that and choose Save and Continue. And we'll be using a test spreadsheet here, a test account. I'm just going to choose the default My Google Drive option and this Zapier test spreadsheet that I have set up with an overview worksheet. Okay, and now it's going to grab all that data that's available. And you can see I have this spreadsheet open over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a status and a time column so that we can map that data as well. And now if I choose refresh fields, it's going to go and get that again and add those columns in. Okay, and now mapping the data from Compass is really easy. Any of these options that say fields is going to be information that was entered into the fields in Compass. So we're just going to choose, in this case, let's go ahead and choose fields.date and then fields.firstname, fields.lastname, and fields.status, and lastly fields.time. And continue. Okay, and now we can go ahead and just skip the test since we're going to do a test ourselves with Compass. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a name of test and turn it on. Okay, great. Now let's go back to Compass and create another session to make sure this is working. So right now we have just an empty worksheet in Google Sheets. Let's go ahead and choose New Session, Inbound Call, and go through the schedule flow one more time. Okay, so let's change it to 9. Okay, so we can finish this up and we can go ahead and send that email if we want. I've kept the native Gmail integration in this case because it's going to be more powerful than sending email through Zapier, since we natively offer email templates that work with the variables in the fields here. So go ahead and complete that session, fire the actions, and we can see those both sent successfully, and immediately we get that information over in Zapier. So it looks like everything came through. It looks like the date field had a little bit of problems, but I know that can be worked out pretty easily. So you can see how easy it is to transfer data over from Compass straight into Zapier and distribute it to all of your apps that you might be working with.